All right, another week of Christmas crafts. I'm so excited about the lineup today, so get ready to be inspired. We have so many fun things that we're going to work through in this video. So for this first craft, in previous years have shown a variety of ideas for how you can make the Santa tray, right? The little tray that comes out with the milk and cookies has all the little designated spots on it, but this year I want to do something a tad different. It's still going to be more of a plate-like setting, but I found this at I found it at Michael's. It's like a little cutting board, and I am going to end up taking my sander and sanding the edges down even more, but I'm going to add my vinyl real quick, and I'll do that later. But I added a couple, I think actually it was only a single layer of chalk paint because I really wanted to have that whitewashed look. And I'm going to add this fun design that you'll see in just a moment. So let's get to weeding this. I decided to do it on a black vinyl, or out of a black vinyl, and hold your breath because this design is so cute. It's probably one of the cutest designs that I've found in a long time. So let me start weeding this out, and then we will get to putting this on our little cutting board. So I liked the idea of doing a cutting board this year. In the past, I have done a variety of things, but one of the most popular things that a lot of you really liked was it was a placemat, where I did it on a placemat. And I'll tell you why. It's because a placemat at the end of the season, you just fold it up and it takes up this much room in your little decor box. So very quick and easy, tiny, tiny storage. But you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit on a bigger scale this year because I saw this design and I couldn't not do it. How many of you, let me know if you get inspired more by either the blank in front of you, so say like a cutting board or a shirt. Do you get inspired more by, the physical product, or do you get inspired more by the design? I feel like I'm pretty equal on both, but I find that I have a running list of designs that I really want to use, and I'm just waiting for perfect things to put them on. Okay, let's see here. I think this is a little bit involved up here, but just take our time. So, oh my goodness, it's so cute. This says Santa Treats. Oh, cute. Okay. And I feel like just the design and how it's all brought together is so neat. So I am going to put my little magnets down, and I'll get to work getting this all weeded out, and you can just sit back and relax. Okay, the little vine circles are pretty involved, but how pretty are they? It's a little upside down for you right now, but let's gather all of these. Ooh, that's pretty good. Keep some sticky vinyl on hand and it'll get it right off of your fingers much easier. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some transfer tape and let's just get this right on our tray. Aren't you in love with this? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I have this. Get that nice and placed down. while I get my transfer tape all ready. I'm going to just peel back part of the liner and expose about 1.5 inches, just like that. Okay, that way I can just lay this down bit by bit and not all at once. Okay, there we go. Very good. I'll keep this so that I can put my transfer tape right back on that liner and save it for the next time. So I'll just go through, burnish all the areas, make sure the transfer tape and vinyl are meeting. Super fun. Oh my goodness, I'm excited about this. Really, really love this idea. I think this probably might be, well, never say never, we'll see next year, but this might be my last little Santa tray because I'm loving the idea of the cutting board. Okay, now is the time to mention though that vinyl is not food safe. So what you're going to want to do is, either put, let's look at the design in a second. I was going to say you could put the cookies like right in the middle of it, or just put them on a little napkin or something. So it's worth mentioning, but okay, there we go. And voila. All right. Well, your milk will be in a cup anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. But your cookies and carrots, you'll want to do something a little different. Okay, so it's just kind of hovering there. It's not down. So I'm just going to kind of place this there. Pretty. Okay, there we go. And burnish again. Okay, there's our last little bit. How sweet. Oh goodness, that's very cute. I love that. I like how farmhouse that looks as well. Whoops, sorry about that. I think it's just gorgeous. And then again, I'm going to take my sander and go through and really distress those edges a little bit later. Okay, now I have my transfer tape all saved to reuse right on that liner again. All right, loving the way that this turned out. The final look is just gorgeous. And let's go ahead and move on to our next little Christmas craft. Okay, I found this at Michael's. How sweet is this? And it was all bare wood, but I added one thin coat of chalk paint to just this inner tree. And I've also had these little half wood beaded circles in my craft room for years now, and every once in a while I pull them out and I do a little something fun with them. But I thought, well, first of all, I'll be probably crafting with this single bag forever, and I'll link these down below, but I thought it would be kind of fun to do, once again, a wordless craft and do something a little bit like this. Now, I gotta figure out that. Actually, I actually really like that. Do I? I think. I'm trying, you know, I try not to be too methodical, but it ends up being methodical, and that's fine because when I look at it in my own home, at least my eye will really like it. So you can do a little bit more random if you'd wish, but I'm just going to come through with some hot glue and place these little beads down, and it just completely changes the look. So it was just a wooden tree at the craft store. Add a little paint, get these little half wooded beads, and I think that turns out to be a really cute little piece of home decor. You could also take these wood beads and paint them if you wanted to have these look like Christmas lights. I'm a little bit more simple in my Christmas decor. Not that it wouldn't be pretty, it would be very pretty, but for me, I really like just the natural look. I think it'll turn out really nice with the rest of my decor. Okay, so there we go. Super easy. That probably took me a minute, and I think that turned out really cute. Okay, there's another fun little craft for Christmas. All right, I'm gonna bring in my little desktop ironing board. I did make this, so if you want to learn how to make one yourself, then I will place a link down below to the video. So I'm going to grab my little mini easy press, and I'm going to set this to 305 for 15 seconds because I'm gonna make myself a shirt. And I have my iron on right here. found this cute design, and it's just meant to be. This shirt had to come into existence this year. So I'm going to go around the perimeter here, get all of the outside weeded out. For me, that just really helps it to quickly take shape so that I know where to look for all my middles. So this is going to say Mama Claus. Look at that font. Now I don't have font information. This is a pre-made SVG, so I will place a link to where I found this SVG down below. If you want to do something with this, you could do a tote bag or you could do a coffee mug, anything you wish, but I thought this would be super cute. And more importantly, wouldn't this be so fun with some kind of maroon pajama pants and have this be kind of a pajama top? I think that would be super cute. Okay, we're already preheated, so I'm going to preheat, or not preheat, I'm going to, well, yes, preheat my shirt. Just make sure there's no moisture in there. That looks great. Let's also grab my lint roller. Here it is. Make sure there's nothing on the surface. There we go. I already have some of that black vinyl from my first craft. How many of you get that on your socks and then trail it around your entire house? All those little pieces. Oh my word. It's just everywhere. Okay, even if I try to contain it super well, I feel like it's everywhere. I'm going to bring this right about there. That looks good to me. Okay, so that does that look good? I'm going to hold it up. Yes, that looks great. So I already had my little press. I have the bigger one. I had it already out for another project, so I'm just going to press this in sections. That's just fine. And I promise you, I still love my huge pink heat press. I just have been grabbing for this a little bit more lately just for quick crafting. Really quick crafting. That way I don't have to heat up my craft room and heat up my big press if I'm just going to do something here or there. So, and the other craft I was doing, I couldn't use a heat press, and that's why this was out. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to remove this mat because it's going to hold in a lot of heat. And if you hold in a lot of heat, then this isn't going to cool very quickly. And I am a quick crafter. I like to get things done. So I like to cool it fast. So I'm just going to place that on a cool surface and then begin peeling off the liner. Now I'll monitor everything. If I find that anything is pulling up, then I can reheat, but I'll want to keep my liner so that I can place it right back on before heating. Okay, so if anything pulls up, just take your liner, put it right back on, add some additional heat, and you'll be good to go. But how sweet is that? Isn't that fun? I love it, and I love that color. I can't remember where I got this. Oh, this was a Target brand item, but how cute. I love that this could be very fun for, again, pairing with some plaid pajama pants or just some kind of Christmassy pajama pants, have it be a pajama top, or you could have this be with some fun jeans and some boots. Super cute. All right, let's move on to our next little idea. All right, bringing my cup cradle in because we are going to do a little wine glass, and let's see, I'll do this side. I'm going to bring some rubbing alcohol in. I'm going to spray down the surface, and I'm removing anything that could possibly be on the surface. So that could be either dust from the store, it could also be oils from your hands, and both of those things can make it a little trickier for both the vinyl to stick down in the first place, but last as well. So once you have a really clean surface, it kind of sets you up for a much more successful craft. Now, here is my design. This one is so cute. I saw this design and it had to come to life this year. So let me take my time because it has a couple small pieces that need to kind of stay nudged down. There we go. And there. Okay. Just have to be a little mindful on these smaller designs to take your time. But this is adorable. It says Jingle Juice. And it's just too cute to not create. Isn't that fun? Okay, so there's that. Now, if I go through, I know I have a bit of detail here. Oops, okay, being careful. I don't want to ruin that leaf there, or my holly leaf. There we go. Okay, that laid down nice. Okay, there's that little detail, and then I have one more. Actually, if I go this way, it might not pull as bad. One more this way. Come on. There. Okay. All right. Those were the tricky ones, and only because of the size of the design. But how cute. This would be really cute. Obviously, we're doing a wine glass, but this would be cute if you were, you know, hosting a party and you had a little wine bar area. You could make a little sign to go there. I think that would be super fun for a holiday party. So there's another idea, and gosh darn it, I should have done that too. That would have been super cute. But one of the funnest things about having an SVG is that you have it, so you can go back and, you know, remake it, resize it, and do something completely different. I don't think that's quite big enough, so let me trim down. That is going to be just about it. I'll have a couple little areas that are peeking out, but it'll be good enough. Okay, let me get this little piece on there. And again, my wine glass is all prepped. I think that'll be good enough. Yep. And with my scraper, I'll burnish this down. Go. And once more on the back. Okay. Now let's see if we can get that all transferred over. Perfect. Now, bringing this in. Oh, how cute. Love it. We'll place it right there. Now you want to be mindful when doing drinkware that you just give enough room to sip without your lip touching the vinyl, because as we were chatting about in that first craft, vinyl is not food safe. So you just want to be mindful of, you know, giving enough room to sip, and you'll be just fine. Okay, I might have to mend a couple areas, but it's looking good. Oh, I think that worked out great. Okay, let me peel this up and then see how we did. Sometimes it's a little hard on a curved surface. I usually do some relief cuts in my transfer tape, and if you don't know what that is, I'll place a video link for you of a video I did on how to place relief cuts when you are applying vinyl to a curved surface. It really helps, but let's get that dot to the eye. But I think I did it perfectly. Oh goodness. Okay, that was a gamble. I should have done the relief cuts, but that ended up all laying down perfectly. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, you know what? I have a little, hold on, I have a little bubble there. And now all gone. Okay, so there is the little Jingle Juice cup. Isn't that sweet? Very fun. What a cute idea for a Christmas gift. You could pair this with a bottle of wine, make a little duo of these. Great idea. All right, here is our next craft. Don't panic. I know we have chickens here, and I know you're thinking, Bethany, what in the world are you thinking? Well, do you remember when I did my Hobby Lobby haul? If you did not watch that, be sure to go back and check it out. I found a lot of really fun things, and this was one of them, and I told you not to panic back then. Wow, this is cute. If you're finding this darling right now, I don't blame you. It is adorable. Not really my style, and definitely not for Christmas, but it is pretty darn cute. But I liked it because I liked the blank, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely DIY this. I found these really nice little wooden Merry Christmas sentiment little items at Michael's, I think. Yes, Michael's. Yep, they're right here, Make Market. So this is what it looked like when I found it. It was DIY plywood sentiment. Super cute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some pattern paper. I have a couple different ones that I could pull from. Look at how cute both of these are. And I thought it would be neat to just DIY this whole thing. Oh goodness, now I have to decide what to do. And just make it a completely different look. I really like that. That's fun. So let's see what we can find in terms of paper here. And it's double-sided, so sometimes it's nice to go back through just to see if you missed anything. So that is a really neat paper pack. I'm going to check out this one as well. Oh, look at that. How sweet. Oh, I love the blue. And the stockings are adorable. Holy goodness. Oh my word. Look at that one. Love it. Oh, I love this as well. This would be super pretty. Look at the foil. That would be really simple and fun. I'm going to have to actually highly consider that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. What paper pack is this? Why have I not opened this? This is beautiful. Totally my style too. I like this. I don't know though. I'm thinking, look at that stripe. Oh my word. This is pretty too. Okay. First of all, why have I not opened this? And second of all, why haven't I opened this all the way for us both to enjoy these in a larger size? Okay. So I am stuck between the simple gold foil star. Oh, that's pretty. Or what was the other one? Oh, it was like the red plaid. This is pretty as well. I just want to make sure that this has enough to pop. And I don't think that that does. But there was a lighter version. I'm going to do the foil stars. I think it's giving it the most opportunity to... It's got a lot going for it because not only is it super simple, but it's got a small print. I'm going to need 2 of these because I'm just now noticing... Actually, Bethany, you did not need 2 of those. Okay, hold on. I'm just now noticing that that is not going to span my entire sign, which is okay. Okay, let's get this in there nicely here. All right. So what I'm thinking I'll do is, okay, so we're about 1 inch shy, which is just fine. In fact, ooh, that's kind of neat too, where you just had like a little stripe at the end. But no, I'll mend that. The thing about this print too is it's going to be so easy to put a little filler strip here and not have it be so obvious. So let me see, how much am I going to need here? And I'll trim this down. Please be a very easy measurement. Okay, it looks like it is 4 1/4. Okay, I can do that. Bring this in. And we'll trim this down to 4 1/4. Let's see how that works. Okay. Let's see, bringing this back in. Oh, that works out. Ooh, it's a little shy, but you know what? You're not going to be able to tell because of the white on the background. So I'm not going to waste paper. I'm going to go with it. Okay, 4 1/4. And then I'm going to do 4 1/4 again by 1. Right? So 1 inch. Okay, there's my little filler strip. Okay, let's see how we are faring there. Oh, you know what? I can already tell it's bigger than 1 inch. Okay. Probably should have measured it. Oh, that's definitely bigger than 1 inch. I guess I did say about 1 inch, didn't I? More like 1 inch and 3. Let's make sure that's lined up. 1 inch and 3/8. Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Is that better? There we go. Okay, goodness gracious. Not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, let's grab Mod Podge. And I'm going to go right onto my sign with a foam brush. And just place that really lightly down. I don't want a ton because I don't want my paper to get all bubbly. So And place that all over. Oh, it's so wobbly. Sorry, it's making for a kind of an obnoxious sound on my mat. And I'm going to get it up near the top, but without, you know, getting it on my sign here. What can I do to make that less obnoxious? Okay, let's grab our paper. And you can use whatever adhesive, oh, that's a little gunky there, that you wish. I like Mod Podge for papery things like this. It works really well, but let me line that up, press that down, and I'm going to do this at the same time. That way it all goes down really nice. Now, if you wanted to, you could seal this on top with additional Mod Podge. Whoops, get that in there. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, there we go. That looks really nice. You could absolutely seal this on top, but it will give it kind of a glossy look. Let's see what I have. It says matte, but I kind of feel like it still gives a little sheen, which I don't really love. So I'm just going to go through and press this down and make sure that it's nice and adhered. Okay, so that looks great. Now I'm going to add my little Merry Christmas sentiment. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. And you could paint these. Absolutely. If you feel like you really want to, then go for it. I am going to layer them. Now, be mindful here. I'm going to do something different. I like that because I like how the Y interacts in between that M and A. Bring it down a little bit more. Yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little pen here and just give a little trace of where I need to cut that. And now I'll use my little True Control knife and just begin layer by layer trimming that piece off. And it's such soft wood that it's super easy. Okay, there we go. So now we can layer those a little bit easier. Let's see how we did. Something like that. Okay, I really like it. Let's grab the hot glue. Again, adhesive of your choice. I'm going to start by mainly doing my C area, the beginning of the word, and then I will kind of tack the rest down as I go. Okay, I like the placement. Very pretty. So what I'll do is with my little precision tip here, I just like to come in. Actually, I think I'll just go on the end here. Kind of bend it a little bit, but don't snap it, of course. Doesn't take much. Okay. I'll place that down. And if you notice any glue, grab it right away. Got a little bit much there, but voila, it's all gone. Okay, now we can add our little Mary right there. Ooh, that's really nice. Very cute. Okay, got my hot glue on the back. Gonna make sure that this placement is all good on the left. Yep, and then place all that down. All right, and done. Look at that fun little DIY. I think that turned out so pretty. Complete transformation from the little chicks, although they were adorable. We definitely made it now a Christmas piece. And also now on this back side, you can completely turn it over and you can do something different. So if you want to do Happy New Year, or if you wanted to do something before Christmas and do something for Thanksgiving, you have a very easy double-sided sign. All right, that is adorable. And I love all the elements. The foil is so pretty. Look how the foil plays on the wood down here too. Do you see that how that reflection plays on the wood? So pretty. Love it. All right, another evening of crafting for Christmas completed. I love how everything turned out. I'm still loving the bouncing of the light on that foil. I think that is so pretty and a really easy, fun DIY. The shirt, super cute. You know how I feel about it. Turned out adorable, and I love it on that cranberry color. So pretty. I think that my heart is absolutely in love with this little Santa treat cutting board. I just adore it. So fun. And then again, if you want a little Christmas craft that you can do in literally about 90 seconds, minus waiting for your paint to dry, this is a cute one. And then again, of course, you could personalize it to fit your little style of Christmas by doing additional painting or whatnot. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did make it to the end, put a little tree emoji down in the comment section so I know you stayed till the very end, and let me know which of the crafts was your favorite. I can't wait to continue crafting with you soon. We have so many fun things still to come, and I'll see you in the next video.